We recently got 2 new farm animals for our farm, and the reason we got these farm animals because we've had some issues with rodents on the farm. Because we raise chicks, the chicks are constantly dropping food on the ground and it attracts rodents. We've had great success in our chicken coop with our treadle feeder so that our chickens can access the food without rodents getting access, but in the chick coop it's a whole nother story. And so we had set up this rind trap, flip and slide, in the hopes that it would catch some rodents in here. And we set it up about a month ago and we caught 1 mouse in a month, and that's been the extent of it. So unfortunately this has not been the solution, and the mouse repellents that we tried, those didn't work. So we've been looking for cats for many months now in the hopes of finding barn cats that would be really good mousers and be an asset on the farm here. But here in Massachusetts, we have not had good luck finding a barn cat to adopt. We have searched shelters, we have looked at working cat programs, barn cat programs that we've applied for. Because they have young children, having feral cats on the property didn't make us the ideal candidate for one of the working cat programs. And the shelters in our area, from those that I talked to, do not adopt cats out as outdoor cats. They are, you sign contracts that they're strictly indoor. And so we hit some walls, and then looking into cat breeders that breed healthy purebred cats. Even those do have contracts where you have to sign that they're going to be strictly indoor only. And what we really wanted was a barn cat, a farm cat, one that could live outside on the farm and help us with the rodent population. And we finally came across some barn kittens from a local goat farm that had been born in the goat barn, and they were looking for farms for them to go to. And we got 2. Now, because they are young, we do have them in the house and they come out for supervised visits. We are in the process of getting them their full series of vaccinations. They have their neuters scheduled. Once the weather warms up in the springtime, and at that point they'll be fully vaccinated and neutered, then we will try them out outside and see how they do being barn cats. Would you like to meet them? This is Spooky Pookie, and this here is Kitten Mittens. They are brothers, and while they were shy at first, after some bottle feeding and a lot of love and attention, they are now just the sweetest kittens ever. And they are so fun to watch play. They've had their first set of shots with their feline distemper, their feline leukemia vaccine. They did get checked for feline AIDS and leukemia as well, which thankfully they are negative, because we certainly wouldn't want them to go outside if they were positive. But they're negative, and they're actually going to be getting their vaccines next week for their second set. So we've been limiting their time with short visits outside in the grass. We want them to get fully vaccinated just to be more protected. But we do want them to get used to the chickens. So we have brought 1 hen to visit them in the house, and we brought 1 rooster to visit them in the house. And it was so cute because the kittens just love playing with the chickens. The baby goats will be next. They'll get introduced to the baby goats, and then Fancy Nancy and Amelia Bedelia. They have had introductions to our puppy as well as our dogs, and the dogs are intimidating for the kittens. They certainly are a lot bigger than the kittens, so they're definitely still nervous around the dogs. They're coming around to the puppy since he's smaller right now, but but I think they'll learn to love each other. Now, most of the animals on our farm get their names from storybook characters, and Kitten Mittens here got his name from the story about the 3 little kittens who lost their mittens. And those kittens in the book don't have names, but we decided that we would just call him Kitten Mittens. And then Spooky Pookie here got his name because of the children's book Spooky Pookie, which is such a cute little children's book about a little piglet named Pookie. Now Oaken here, he is 55 pounds at 4 months old. He just went to the vet yesterday and got his final puppy vaccines. And I could not believe the scale saying 55 pounds. What a big puppy. He's such a big puppy. But what a wonderful puppy he is. Yes, yes he is. Now Oaken also has a storybook character name. Well, I should say a character that was in a movie that they turned into a storybook that my kids and I like to read. Hey, sweet boy. Yes, I know. You too. Yes, you too. You have a special name. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've learned a lot of the silly names we come up with for the animals on our farm with the different character names. Let's see how many of the names you do know. How about a... Oh yeah, what do you think? Do you think they know them? How about a contest? The person who can come up with the most correct names for the animals on this farm will get a $20 Amazon gift card. I'll send you a gift card in the mail or by email, whichever you prefer. Oh, this is gonna be fun! Okay, so in the description below, take guesses at the names of the animals that we have. So put the animal's name and the name of the book or the movie that they're from. Now remember, we have the puppy and then our 2 big dogs. We have our 4 goats. We have our 2 kittens. And we have lots of chickens. Now our 2 roosters, our main breeding roosters, have storybook character names that go together, and then our main breeding flock chickens, our hens and pullets, they also have storybook character names. I've named them at various times in various chicken videos, and so if you remember some of them, pop those into the description, and hey, you just might be the one that can name the most of them and get the gift card. Hopefully you know your storybooks. Maybe you know their names, but what story do they come from? My family and I have a lot of fun coming up with the names that fit the personalities to go with them. So it's just fun we have here at Just One More Story Farm. We're gonna have to do a cutoff date though, so that way there's like a final submission date. Right, Sven? Okay, so let's make the cutoff be... You know what? I'll give you through Thanksgiving. How about that? And we'll make the cutoff be the day after Thanksgiving. So let's do the day after Thanksgiving of 2022, which would be on Black Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning. I will go through all the comments and I will announce the winner and then let you know who's the lucky winner of the gift card. And then I can electronically email you the gift card so you can do a little Black Friday shopping, or if you want it by mail, I will get Amazon to mail it to you. It just might take a little longer for that. And now it's time for me to go milk my goat. So if you haven't started your farm yet, what are you waiting for? Get your farm on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a farm? A wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah, welcome to our show.